Did you just see Brian Norman's knockout?
Shot by Norman. Oh! Oh, he's out cold! Out cold!
Knockout of the year. That just happened this morning in Japan against a guy named Jin Sasaki. I've been saying Norman's the next man up at 147, especially now that Boots is moving up to 154. His nickname's the Assassin, and he fights like it. He's going to be a problem for the welterweight division. But the welterweight division right now is pretty weak, especially with Boots moving up. We have Rolly Romero, who's probably one of the luckiest boxers of all time, who won the WBA regular title against Ryan Garcia. Fair play to him, but now he's going to get bumped up to super champion now that Boots is moving up. So now Rolly Romero, he's like a 3-division champion now. The IBF title will be vacant, and then we have the WBC title held by Mario Barrios, which he's going to be fighting Manny Pacquiao in July. That fight, in my opinion, could go either way. But in my opinion, I think Brian Norman has the abilities to beat anybody at 147. Okay, I think he could beat Rolly Romero. I think he could beat Mario Barrios. I think he could beat an old man, 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao. It's the 140-pound division that we have to look after bumping up. All right, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney. All right, we're going to see what Ryan Garcia is doing. If he's going to stay at welterweight, I think he will. But even then, he looked pretty gun-shy. He looked pretty shot. I don't know. I think Brian Norman could definitely beat Ryan Garcia as well. Brian Norman could bang. If he was to fight Devin Haney, I think it's not going to go well for Devin Haney. Brian Norman's last 3 fights, all title fights, ended by knockout. But it is funny, though, because he was calling out Boots right after his win. Knockout of the year. That was a crazy knockout. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Jin Sasaki's not this really big fighter, good fighter that we're all talking about, but still a very good knockout. Still a title contender. But now after, he and his team's calling out Boots Ennis. Where were you when Boots Ennis was at 147? Why weren't you calling him out then? You want to call him out now that he bumped up to 154? Yeah, you can sound tough now, all right? You know, you want Boots now because you know it's not realistic that he's not going to come back down to 147. With Boots Ennis, I've been saying he should be moving up. I saw him cut weight a couple of days before the fight in his last fight. Man, was he looking drained. I don't know how he was staying at 147 for much longer. I also said that he could go undisputed at 147. He's the best fighter at 147, but I don't think he will go undisputed because he's not going to stay there long enough. And then, truth be told, next fight, he's bumping up now for 154. So Brian Norman Jr., I think, has the abilities to at least unify the division. I think he could beat Rolly, like I said. That'd be a good fight, right? Give Brian Norman that superstar fight now. Try to get him to superstar status, put him on a big card. Canelo versus Crawford would be a good card to fight on. Top Rank just needs to, of course, build his career right. You have a potential superstar in your hands. Build him right, all right? Market him the right way. Do I think Norman's a boogeyman and unbeatable at 147? No. But do I think he is the best fighter at 147? Absolutely. Before we continue, I'm going to give a shout out to my sponsor, that's Hayabusa. Some of the best boxing equipment out there. Make sure to use the code ALEXD, ALEXD. Link is down below in the description. You'll get a percentage off your order. But he's only 24 years old, entering the real prime of his career. 28-0 with 22 knockouts and 2 no contests, which is actually surprising to me. At 24 years old, you already have 2 no contests. But he is entering his prime. He's going to be a dangerous fighter at 147, at 154. He has the power. He has the boxing skills. All right, he has the personality to really market himself and become a good, big superstar. What's next for Norman? Try to unify. He just had a second title defense. I think now is the point to unify when you can, when the division at 147 is pretty weak. Try to unify against Rolly. Fight for the vacant IBF title. Fight Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao winner, right? Do something. Try to unify. Try to go after that big superstar fight now. I think you're ready for it. I think Top Rank's ready for it. Let's try to make this happen. Let's try to build a good superstar. He's 24 years old, has so much potential. Let's take advantage of it. Let's get after it. Don't waste him. Don't stall him. Let me know what you guys think down below of Brian Norman Jr. He's a problem for boxing. He's a problem for 147. Let me know who he should fight next. I'm out, guys. Peace.